right, good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday. We have a doubleheader for you today. Evil Dead's here. Let's give everybody a Evil Dead update. He's 46-31 on the season, 15 games over 500. He's never gotten above 16. He can do it tonight if he gets both these games right. First up, it'll be the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions, an NFC Central matchup. Chicago is currently tied for first place with Green Bay in the NFC Central Division. The Lions and the Vikings are one game back at 3-3, so this is a big game for both teams right here. And then our second game will be a rematch of last season's divisional playoff game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that'll be down in Tampa, Florida. That's our doubleheader for you today. I'm trying to get the music set up here. And looks like I'm ready to go. All right, let's head out to Detroit for our first game here at Jammin' Sports. Into Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. It's the Bears and the Lions. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-2 Bears, the 3-3 Lions. A big battle in the NFC Central. Evil Dead's going with the Bears -2. Bears do have a good defense. There's the kickoff. We're underway. Live from Detroit. Fielded by Woods at the 6-yard line. And Woods brings it over the 30. Donovan Woods, the rookie out of Maryland, out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Chicago will have it, 1st and 10. Starting quarterback Jason Plunkett in his 8th year out of USC. Evil Dead went 1-1 last night. He missed the Cardinal-Falcon game, but he did get the Colt-Brown game. the Cardinals shocked everybody last night with that win. 1st and 10, Chicago at their own 36-yard line. Yeah, the Falcons got tackled at the 2-yard line when time expired. In the offset eye, Plunkett, play action, rolls out, throws deep downfield, and it bounces in the air all over the place, incomplete. Went for the home run on the first play. Here's the Bears offense. Up front, McNeil, Scott, Brown, Sherman, and Vincent. And then it's Seacrest, Kirkwood, McNeil, Wallstra, and Dominique. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Chicago at their own 36-yard line. Big battle in the NFC Central. The Bears currently tied with Green Bay for first. The Lions and the Vikings one game back. On 2nd and 10, Plunkett throws, gets it to Wallstra, and Troy Wallstra out to the 48-yard line. Evil Dead's got the Bears -2 in this one. Troy Wallstra, the 13th year tight end out of Army, a 12-yard gain. You're just emphatically saying the Bears -2 is what you're doing. Make sure there's no room for doubt. First down, Chicago at their own 48-yard line. 7:20 and counting. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, play action, throws, caught by Dominique. He fumbles, and it's recovered by the Lions. Antonio Chambers. Alex Dominique coughs it up. He caught it, and then immediately coughed it up. I mean, he was nailed by number 59, Jed Underwood. He knocks the ball loose. That ball's clearly out. And Antonio Chambers picks it up for the Lions. So Chicago's opening drive ends up with a turnover. And now Taylor Lane Dickerson will lead the Lions offense in his second year out of Wake Forest. Not the best way to start the ball game for the Bears. First and 10, Detroit. Dickerson to Freeman, and Freeman gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. .6:55 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. The Bears' opening drive ends with a fumble. And now the Lions, 2nd and 9 from the 38-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws. Caught by Neal. Dylan Neal down to the Bear 43-yard line. A 19-yard gain. The third-year receiver out of VMI. On the tackle, number 20 for Chicago, Douglas Burns. But it's a first down for Detroit. First and 10 Lions from the Bear 43-yard line. Lions opening possession in the offset eye. Dickerson to the up back. That's Leroy Harris to the 41-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 58, Corey Walters in his 8th year out of Tulsa. Leroy Harris in his 8th year out of Oregon. 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Steps up. Being chased, he gets sacked. Well, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, not a sack. But it's Corey Walters again, the linebacker. It is a sack. It'll be 3rd and 9. It goes from 2nd and 8 to 39, so they got him for about a half-yard sack. Big third down coming up for Detroit. The Bears won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. Detroit won the Super Bowl 3 seasons ago. 3rd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson, it's a blitz, gets it outside to Freeman, and Freeman gets tackled down by Jason Redding, the 13th-year linebacker out of Miami. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 12, and Detroit's going to have to punt. So Detroit's opening drive stalls out. Redding, formerly of the Panthers. Redding spent 12 years with Carolina, now in his first year with the Bears. 4th and 12 from the 45. Andrew Jones, the rookie out of USC, back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Nice punt. So neither team scores on their opening drives. And Chicago will take over at their own 5-yard line. 4:43 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-2 Bears, the 3-3 Lions. Bears come out on 1st and 10. They're in the I formation. Plunkett hands off to Leon McNeil. He doesn't get much. Here's the Detroit defense. They play a 3-4. Russell, Ball, and Pawlowski up front. Linebackers, Stewart, Neal, Underwood, and Farrell. And the secondary for Detroit, Reese, Starnes, Blades, and Chambers. Just a yard on first down to be 2nd and 9 from the 6 for Chicago. 4:25 remaining here in the first quarter, no score. Chicago's second possession. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett, a delayed draw to McNeil around the outside, and McNeil down the sideline, a big gain, all the way out to the 29-yard line. A 23-yard gain by Leon McNeil, in his 3rd year out of Missouri. First down, Bears. That got Chicago some breathing room. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Evil Dead's got the Bears -2 in this one. 1st and 10, Chicago. At their own 29. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Plunkett throws to the near side to Seacrest, coming across out to the 40-yard line. An 11-yard gain by Robert Seacrest, the 2nd-year receiver out of Memphis. 6th-year receiver out of Memphis. Gain of 11. First down, Bears. On the tackle is Don Reese, the former Patriot, in his 7th year out of Indiana. 1st and 10, Chicago from their own 40-yard line. 3:35 left in the first. In the I formation. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil gets a couple of yards. Don Reese on the tackle for Detroit. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. On 2nd and 8 from the 42, Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil gets hit right away. A loss of 2 yards back to the 40-yard line. On the tackle, number 93, Jerry Ball, in his 10th year out of Nebraska. And that will bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears at their own 40. 2:45 and counting. We're in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the far side. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, incomplete. The Bears drive stalls out again. They'll have to punt. He was looking for number 86, the tight end, Troy Wallstra. Incomplete. Zach Wetzel, in his 5th year out of Arkansas, gets the punt away. And his punt is into the end zone. Touchback. Detroit will have it at the 20-yard line. 2:29 left to play in the first quarter. No score. So the Lions will get it for the 2nd time. Taylor Lane Dickerson, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Wake Forest. Last year, both teams finished 8-8, and they missed the playoffs. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Dickerson hands off to Charles Freeman, and Freeman gets wrapped up for a 4-yard loss. Behind the line of scrimmage, making the tackle, number 23, Isaac Hopkins, the rookie defensive back out of Texas. A loss of 4 to be 2nd and 14. Hard to run on this Bears defense. .210 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. 2nd and 14 for the Lions. They'll have it at their own 16. Dickerson in the shotgun. Hands off to Freeman. Tries to get outside. He's wrapped up and brought down for a 1-yard loss by Corey Walters, the 8th-year linebacker out of Tulsa. It'll bring up 3rd and 15. Detroit going the wrong way. The way this game is starting off, it's a defensive struggle. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Lions at their own 15-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back, steps up, looking, and he got hit as he threw, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to punt. Neither offense can do much. Andrew Jones back to punt. Jones gets the punt away. Fielded by McNeil. And Leon McNeil brings it back to the 40-yard line. And that's where Chicago have it. Pretty good field position at their own 40. With 1:20 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. It has been a defensive first quarter, to be sure. The old black and blue division, they used to call this, the NFC Central. These days it's called the NFC North, but I don't use those divisions. Here at Jammin' Sports, it's the NFC Central. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back, throws outside, incomplete. He was looking for Robert Seacrest. It'll be 2nd and 10. Having some words with Benny Blades there. 1:17 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. And somebody jumped. Let's see who they call this one on. They got called on the defense on Detroit. Gary Pawlowski, the guilty party, the defensive end in his 6th year out of Army. 2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bears with 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Somebody needs to score like soon. It'd be nice. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws down the near sideline, caught by Dominique. Alex Dominique down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. The 7th-year receiver out of Bethune-Cookman. First down, Bears. I think this is the deepest that either team has gotten so far here in the first quarter. Chicago down to the 29-yard line of Detroit. Under a minute left to play here in the first quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett under center. Hands off to McNeil, not much. In fact, I think he lost a yard. Tackled by Kerry Starnes, the 7th-year safety out of LSU, the former Giant. Starnes spent 5 years with the Giants, now in his 2nd year with Detroit. 30 seconds in counting here in the first quarter, 2nd and 11. Chicago from the Detroit 30-yard line. Plunkett to McNeil up the middle, and Leon McNeil still driving down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 9. And that will bring up 3rd and 2. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Blades and Chambers on the tackle for Detroit. But that will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. After a scoreless first quarter, we go to the second. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Chicago at the Detroit 21-yard line. The Bears are in field goal range. Chicago at 4 and 2, Detroit at 3 and 3. NFC Central matchup. 5 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back, throws, and it's knocked down by Cody Neal, in his 8th year out of Oklahoma State. I keep getting their names wrong today. Robert Seacrest, the intended receiver. It'll be 4th and 2. Chicago will kick a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt coming up. Cody Neal reached back and knocked it down. Zach Jones from 38 yards. Snap, kick is up. Looks good. Is good. The Bears lead at 3-0. 7:54 left to play here in the first half. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Where's the game that matters? So the Bears take a 3-0 lead. Zach Wetzel will kick off. Still a lot of time left. 7:54 left in the first half. There's the kickoff by Wetzel. Fielded by Farr at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. And Mike Farr brings it out to the 28-yard line. In his 13th year out of Georgia Tech. First down, Detroit. Dickerson will come back out. By the way, this is the last of the 1 o'clock games for Week 7. The early afternoon games. We'll start the late games next with Dallas and Tampa Bay. We'll be down in Tampa, Florida for that one. Cowboys and Bucks after this. 1st and 10 from the 28. Dickerson fakes the handoff inside. Throws to the near side, incomplete. Looking for Kyle Adams, he overthrew him. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock, 7:45 left in the half. Dickerson not having a good start. Detroit's offense as a whole has not had a good start. In the offset eye, Dickerson hands off to Charles Freeman, and Freeman goes down after a 1-yard gain. On the tackle that time, number 55, Tommy Stewart, in his 2nd year out of UNLV. Charles Freeman in his 10th year out of California. It'll be 3rd and 9. Detroit from their own 29-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Dickerson rolls out. Dickerson, he had to throw it away, incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the Lions are going to have to punt. Andrew Jones will come on to punt again. Jones gets the punt away. Fielded by McNeil at the 19, and he brings it back to the 27-yard line. Leon McNeil. First down, Chicago. .7:05 left into the first half. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
There you go. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back. Throws downfield. It's picked off by the linebacker, Cody Neal. Plunkett threw it right to him. There was not a Bear receiver to be found. I don't know who Plunkett was throwing to. But Detroit gets the ball right back at the Chicago 37-yard line. Dominique was the closest receiver, but he was about 10 yards away. So a break for the Lions. They can take the lead now on this drive. They have it at the Chicago 37-yard line. First and 10 with 7 minutes left here in the first half. See if Detroit can capitalize this time. First and 10 from the 37. Dickerson back. Throws underneath to Fletcher. And Trey Fletcher, in his third year out of Texas State, down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 11 in a Lions first down. On the tackle, number 26 for Chicago, Andres Walters, in his fourth year out of Maryland. First down, Lions, down to the Chicago 26. 6:40 and counting. Bears lead it 3-0. We're in the second quarter. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Freeman up the middle, and Charles Freeman breaking tackles down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 18 yards in the Lions first down. Charles Freeman. Corey Walters on the tackle. First and goal, Detroit. They can take the lead with a touchdown. First and goal from the 8. Lions come out in the offset I formation. Dickerson to Freeman, and Freeman gets wrapped up for no gain. Actually, a loss of a yard. Jason Redding, number 51, and Larry Miles, number 95, on the tackle. Miles in his 6th year out of Texas Christian. It'll be second and goal for the 9-yard line. 5:40 and counting here in the first half. Nathan Brown this time gets 3 yards down to the 6-yard line. Nathan Brown in his second year out of Cornell. Corey Walters again on the tackle. It'll bring up third and goal from the 6. Bears trying to hold them to a field goal. Dickerson in the shotgun on third and goal. Dickerson back. Throws underneath to Fletcher. Touchdown. Detroit. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Trey Fletcher. In his third year out of North Texas. Or Texas State, I'm sorry. And the Lions take a 6-3 lead. It was just a simple slant pattern. First touchdown, Detroit. And now Tom Davison would come on for the extra point. Davison, the kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead at 7-3, 5:04 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. If Detroit wins this game and Minnesota beats Green Bay later this week, there would be a four-way tie for first place in the NFC Central. And if Tampa Bay were to beat Dallas, it'd be a five-way tie. Actually, I take that back. Tampa Bay would be one game back. It'd be a very tight division, though. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Woods. He'll take a knee. Touchback. Chicago will have it at the 25-yard line. 5:04 left to play here in the first half. Jason Plunkett comes back out. Not good numbers for the first half. Those numbers are lacking. Cowboys and Bucks after this. We just confirmed what I just said. Yep. If Detroit and Minnesota win this week, there'll be a four-way tie for first place. First and 10 from the 25. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, and it's knocked down by Kerry Starnes, incomplete. It'll be second and 10, and that'll stop the clock with 5 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half. It's intended for Troy Walster, the tight end. Second and 10 from the 25-yard line. Bears come out. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett fakes the handoff inside, throws to Walstra, and Troy Walstra out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 19, and Walstra got shaken up on the play. We have an injury timeout. Walstra will have to come out. 4:54 left to play. Dallas and Tampa Bay after this. Another doubleheader tomorrow night. Let's go over that schedule while we have an opportunity. It'll be Jacksonville at Denver, and then Kansas City at the Raiders. Those will be our two games tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. 5 o'clock on the West Coast. We'll be off on Friday. I'll have high school football on Friday. Then we'll have 4 games Saturday for you. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws. And it's incomplete. Knocked down by Benny Blades. In his 11th year out of Miami, the free safety. The intended receiver was Chris Weavers coming across the inside. 4:51 left to play in the first half. Second and 10 for the Bears at their own 44-yard line. Plunkett in the gun. Fakes the handoff, throws down the near sideline, caught by Belton, out to the 38. John Belton, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, the tight end, making the catch. An 18-yard gain. They might review that. That'll stop the clock. 4:46 left here in the first half. Now the clock runs. First and 10 from the Detroit 38. Bears trying to retake the lead. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And Leon McNeil just gets a yard. Antonio Chambers on the tackle in his 5th year out of Miami. It'll be second and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4:15 and counting here in the first half. Second and 10. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil goes nowhere. No gain. The Lions are right there On the tackle, David Russell, number 92, along with Farrell. That's Kevin Farrell, the rookie out of Nevada. 3rd and 9 from the 37-yard line of Detroit. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett will drop back. Rolls out. In trouble. Sacked and fumbles. And the Lions pick it up. Plunkett fumbled as he got hit. And Detroit recovers at their own 45-yard line. Oh boy. That ball was clearly out. It's number 59, Jed Underwood. Makes the hit, causes the fumble. The 4th-year linebacker out of Columbia University. And now Detroit will take over at their own 45 with a chance to increase their lead before halftime. It's been a defensive and sloppy ball game. Especially for Chicago. That's their 3rd turnover here in the first half. 2 interceptions and a fumble for the Bears here in the first half. Hard to win that way, even though they're down 7-3. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson looking. Throws to the near side. Caught by Farr. All the way down to the 38. A 17-yard gain to Mike Farr. Jason Redding on the tackle. Plenty of time, 3:12 left here in the first half. Somebody needs to light a fire under Chicago at halftime. They're not playing well at all. 1st and 10 from the 38. Dickerson under center. Dickerson fakes the handoff. He gets sacked and fumbles, but the Lions pick it up. Charles Freeman's right there. It'll be a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16. It was Corey Walters coming around and getting the sack. Luckily for the Lions, Charles Freeman was right there in the area to jump on the loose football. Two minutes, 40 seconds and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 16 from the 43-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson back to throw. Looking, throws downfield. It's picked off by the other Walters. Andres Walters for Chicago, and brings it back to the 44-yard line. The old tip drill. He got tipped and Walters was right there. So the Bears get a lucky bounce finally. It was tipped by Parker Littleton, the linebacker, right to Walters, who was in the right place at the right time. And now Chicago will have it at their own 44-yard line. The Bears dodged a bullet there, get the ball back. 2:23 left here in the first half. Plenty of time for the Bears to score and take the lead before halftime. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. It's been a sloppy game. Turnovers galore. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett drops back. Throws. Caught by Seacrest coming across. And Robert Seacrest, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Out to the 50-yard line. In his 6th year out of Memphis, the Memphis Tiger. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Lions up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bears and the Lions. The Bears at 4-2, the Lions at 3-3. Bears tied for first, Lions tied for second in the NFC Central. Second and 3 for the Bears from midfield. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett looking, throws deep down the near sideline. Caught by Dominic all the way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 47 yards by Alex Dominic, the 7th-year receiver out of Bethune-Cookman. He was well covered by Ashley Morrison, the 3rd-year safety out of North Texas. But Dominic comes down with it. Perfect pass by Plunkett. It was a nice grab. First and goal from the 3-yard line. Let's see if the Bears can punch it in. 1:33 and counting in the first half. Plunkett looks to the end zone, throws inside to Dominic. Touchdown! Bears. Da Bears. Alex Dominic again. And the Bears retake the lead 9-7. A 2-yard touchdown pass to Alex Dominic. And Chicago retakes the lead. And now Zach Jones will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 10-7. Evil Dead's feeling better now. He took the Bears by 2. Still a lot of football left. 1:27 left. We're still in the second quarter. Second half to come, and then later tonight, after this one's over, we'll head down to Tampa, Florida. It'll be the Cowboys and the Buccaneers from Raymond James Stadium. That game coming up next is a rematch of last season's NFC Divisional Playoff game. That was won by the Cowboys in overtime. So far this season, though, both Dallas and Tampa Bay are struggling. They're both 2-4. Meanwhile, 1:27 left here in the first half. Wetzel will kick off. Fielded by Farr at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Mike Farr brings it out to the 30-yard line. First down, Detroit. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here at Jammin' Sports, bringing you the game today. Evil Dead, my moderator supreme, my bookie. He sets the lines. He's got the Bears -2 in this one. Evil Dead is 46-31 on the season right now. 15 games up. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws inside to Tomlin. Incomplete. Broken up by Jason Redding. Redding made a nice stick. It'll be 2nd and 10. Intended receiver was David Tomlin in his 7th year out of Army. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Looking. Dickerson throws. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Oh, Chicago would love to get a 3 and out and get the ball back here. The Bears still have 3 timeouts. 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Charles Freeman around the outside, and Freeman, he's got the first down out to the 44-yard line. A 14-yard run by Charles Freeman. First down Lions, they stay in the hurry up. Dickerson back. Steps up. Dumps it outside. Incomplete. He was looking for Freeman, but he overthrew him. It'll be 2nd and 10. 56 seconds left in the half. Detroit from their own 44-yard line. Second and 10 from the 44. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws to the near side. Incomplete. He was looking for Dylan Neal, the receiver. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 with 53 seconds left in the half. Bears up 10-7. On 3rd and 10, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws to the near side. Caught by Tomlin. Down to the 46. A gain of 9 as they cross midfield. He's going to be just shy of the first down. He gets out of bounds. That stops the clock with 48 seconds left. Will Detroit go for it or not? They're going to punt. Andrew Jones back to punt for the 5th time in this half. Gets the punt away, and that's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. Chicago will have it at the 20-yard line. 43 seconds left here in the first half, and Chicago still has 3 timeouts. Jason Plunkett will come out to lead the offense. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Looks downfield. Throws deep. Caught by Seacrest. No, incomplete. Broken up by Terry Starnes. Kerry Starnes with a K. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 37 seconds left in the half. It's been kind of a long first half. We're about 50 minutes in. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 5 receivers wide this time. Plunkett back. Plunkett looking, throws down the middle, caught by Belton. And Belton all the way down to the 46. A gain of 26 yards. And the Bears take a timeout. They have 2 left. Chicago trying to get a score before halftime. They have it at their own 46-yard line. Gracie's back. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
Evil Dead will spell your name now. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Misty's out door dashing. She's waiting. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, is knocked down, incomplete. Pass was broken up by Caden Farrell, the rookie linebacker out of Nevada, intended for Robert Seacrest, and that'll stop the clock. .28 seconds left until halftime. 2nd and 10 for the Bears at their own 46. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Plunkett once again. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Dumps it off to Weavers. And Chris Weavers out to the 43. A gain of 11. A Bear first down. They take a timeout with 20 seconds left. They're in Detroit territory at the 43-yard line. They still have 1 timeout left. Let's see if they can get in field goal range. Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-2 Bears, the 3-3 Lions. First and 10, Chicago from the Detroit 43. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett, low snap, hands off to McNeil up the middle. Leon McNeil all the way down to the 32-yard line. And the Bears take a timeout with 10 seconds left in the first half. Chicago will probably just kick the field goal. One would think. It'd be the smart thing to do. Since you're out of timeouts. Zach Jones will come on. This would be a 49-yard attempt. It would put the Bears up by 6. Jones in his 15th year out of Penn State. From 49 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. And now Detroit will get the ball at their own 39-yard line. It's still a 10-7 game in favor of the Bears. It's been a tough defensive battle here in the first half with lots of turnovers. 3 turnovers by the Bears and 1 for the Lions in the first half. However, the Bears lead at 10-7. We're almost at halftime. Let's see what Detroit does. Will they throw a Hail Mary? What will they do? More of a standard formation. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws downfield. Nearly picked off by Jason Reddick. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 4 seconds left in the half. Boy, we're almost an hour in, and we're still in the first half. A lot of stoppages of the clock, that's why. A lot of punts, a lot of turnover on downs, things like that. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Chicago 10, Detroit 7, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bears at 4-2, the Lions at 3-3. Chicago leads at 10-7. Detroit only had 87 yards of total offense in the first half. But somehow they're only trailing by 3. The Bears will kick off. Detroit will get the ball first here in the second half. Chicago up 10-7. We'll take a look who they play next week in just a second, right after the kickoff. Wetzel kicks off. Fielded by Fletcher at the 5, over the 20-25. Trey Fletcher brings it out to the 33-yard line. First down, Detroit. Next week, Chicago will host Carolina, and Detroit next week is at Green Bay. And the Packers and the Lions have already played once this season already. First and 10 for the 33-yard line. Let's see if Detroit can take the lead on this drive. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Freeman to the 35-yard line, just a 2-yard gain. on the tackle, number 91 for Chicago. That's Carrington Fowler in his 5th year out of Oregon. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Lions. At their own 35, 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson drops back, throws downfield, caught by Farr, down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 11, and a Detroit first down. Mike Farr in his 13th year out of Georgia Tech. David Harrelson on the tackle. First down, Detroit. We're in the third quarter. Bears up by 3, 10-7. First and 10 for the 44-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Freeman to the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Jason Redding on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Detroit can either tie it up or take the lead here on this drive. In the shotgun on 2nd down. Dickerson to Freeman up the middle, and Freeman a yard out to the 47-yard line. Make it a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 6. Parker Littleton on the tackle, the linebacker in his 4th year out of Indiana. It'll be 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws down the middle, caught by Farr into Bear territory down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 9. They needed 8, he got 9. First down, Detroit. Harrelson on the tackle again for Chicago. David Harrelson in his 7th year out of Oregon State. Bears up by 3, but Detroit is driving down to the Chicago 45-yard line. 5:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson hands off to Freeman, and Freeman gets nailed for a 2-yard loss by Jason Redding again. We've been calling Redding's name a lot. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. Jason Redding has been everywhere. Second and 12 from the 47-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the third. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Nathan Brown. And Nathan Brown gets 5 yards out to the 42. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Parker Littleton on the tackle for Chicago. So a big 3rd down coming up for Detroit at the Chicago 42. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Dickerson throws deep, caught by Farr, all the way down to the 22-yard line. A 20-yard gain by Mike Farr. First down, Detroit. Bears led at 3-0. Then Detroit took a 7-3 lead. And then the Bears scored right before half to make it 10-7. And now Detroit has it 1st and 10 at the Chicago 22-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, caught by Neal. And Dylan Neal down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Detroit first down. Littleton on the tackle. Detroit knocking at the door now. First and goal from the 9. Dickerson in the shotgun. Hands off to Freeman up the middle, and Freeman, no gain. Larry Miles right there to make the stop. In his 6th year out of Texas Christian. It'll bring up second and goal from the 9-yard line. 3:35 and counting. Detroit has had the ball the entire third quarter so far. Chicago has yet to touch the ball. It's a long drive. Second and goal from the 9. In the offset eye. Dickerson fakes the handoff. Throws underneath to Freeman. And Freeman down to the 5. Be a gain of 4. It'll be third and goal from the 5-yard line. 3:10 and counting. Here in the third. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Lions come out in the I formation. Dickerson to Brown, and Nathan Brown can only get down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be fourth and goal. Henry Wacher on the tackle in his 8th year out of Ole Miss. It'll be a field goal attempt for Detroit. It's fourth down. However, it's only going to be a 19-yard attempt. A chip shot. Tom Davidson will come on in his 9th year out of UCLA. From 19 yards, call it 20. Snaps a fake. Davidson's going to try to run it in, and he doesn't get there. Detroit tries a fake, and it fails horribly. Davidson, the kicker, tried to run it in, and he was tracked down by Reggie Rucker, the 5th-year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. So now the Bears will take over. Detroit comes up empty. It remains a 10-7 ball game with 2:19 left. That really long drive went for naught as the Lions come up with nothing. Chicago first and 10 from their own 7-yard line. Four receivers set wide. First and 10, Plunkett back from his end zone. Throws outside, caught by Belton, down to the 10-yard line. He very nearly got hit for his safety. He gets it away. A 3-yard gain. It'll be second and 7. John Belton, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, the tight end, on the catch. .210 and counting here in the third. On second and 7. Plunkett. Flag is down. Throws downfield. Caught by Dominique. But I get the feeling this one's coming back. They're going to get the Bears for holding. On Jaylen Brown, the center. Negates a nice gain. Half the distance to the goal line. It'll be second and 12 back at the 5. They would have had it at about the 45 if not for the penalty. On second and 12. Plunkett takes the snap, hands off to McNeil around the outside, and McNeil gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Gary Pawlowski, the 6th-year defensive end out of Army, makes the play. It'll bring up third and 12. A minute 30 and counting here in the third quarter. Bears up 10-7. Chicago comes out in the I formation. Plunkett, play action, throws. It's nearly picked off. It was broken up by Jet Underwood, the linebacker. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bears are going to have to punt. Chicago ends up going 3 and out. They'll be punting from their own end zone. Detroit should get pretty good field position out of this. It'll be 4th and 12. Zach Wetzel from his end zone gets the punt away, barely. Nice punt, fielded by Fletcher at the 38. Brings it out to the 43-yard line. Trey Fletcher on the return. Dickerson's numbers so far. 1st and 10 Detroit at their own 43, down 10-7. A minute 12 left in the 3rd quarter. We have the Cowboys and the Buccaneers after this. We'll be in Tampa, Florida for that one. First and 10. Dickerson drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by Neal. Incomplete. Couldn't hold on. It's broken up by Douglas Burns, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Virginia Tech. Dylan Neal, the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10. A minute 8 remaining here in the 3rd. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws downfield, caught by Neal at the 45 of Chicago. A gain of 12 and a Detroit 1st down. Under a minute left. Detroit in Chicago territory at the 45. 45 seconds left here in the 3rd. Dickerson under center. Dickerson drops back, throws outside to Branch. And Cedric Branch, the 6th-year tight end out of Troy, gets down to the 39-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. On the tackle, number 26, Andres Walters. This should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 4. Dickerson back, throws underneath to Adams. Down to the 34-yard line, 1st down Detroit. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Chicago up 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. We start the 4th quarter. Chicago up 10-7. Lowest scoring defensive game. Detroit at the Chicago 34-yard line. Trying to tie up the game, maybe take the lead. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson back. Dickerson looking. He's got all day. It breaks down. He has to roll out, throws, and is caught by Tomlin. He came back for it at the 13-yard line. A gain of 21 yards to David Tomlin, the 7th-year receiver out of Army. One of my Army guys. It'll be 1st and goal. Nope, 1st and 10. Detroit down to about the 13-yard line. First and 10 from the 13. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Adams in motion. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Charles Freeman a yard to the 12. On the tackle, number 22. That's Preston Rucker the third-year safety out of Yale, an Ivy Leaguer, came up on the safety blitz. A 1-yard gain would be 2nd and 9. Lions at the 12-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Freeman again. And Freeman down to the 8. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. 6:35 and counting. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 8-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Tomlin. It was broken up. I didn't see the number. Nice defensive play. It was broken up, I believe, by Harrelson, number 28, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it was Andres Walters, number 26. Nice defensive play by Walters. Getting in there and slapping that ball out of there. It'll be 4th and 5. Detroit will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 25-yard attempt by Tom Davison. I don't think they'll fake it this time. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10 with 6:18 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's got Chicago by 2. It can still happen. Detroit will kick off with 6:18 left. Davison will kick off. Chicago plenty of time to retake the lead here. Here's the kick. Fielded by McNeil at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And Leon McNeil out to the 30-yard line. And that's where Chicago will take over with 6:14 left to play. It's been a low-scoring defensive contest. Jason Plunkett comes out to lead the offense for Chicago. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. In the I formation. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and he gets nailed for no gain. Jerry Ball on the tackle, number 93. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws. Dumps it off to Seacrest. Down to the 32-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain. Benny Blades on the tackle. The strong safety. And now Chicago faces a 3rd and 8 at their own 32-yard line. 5:33 left to play. Here in regulation, we're tied at 10. We've got the Cowboys and the Buccaneers up next. We'll be down in Tampa, Florida for that one. The next game will be the first of the late afternoon games here in Week 7. 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws deep. Overthrows his receiver. Incomplete. He was looking for Weavers. It'll be 4th down. The Bears are going to have to punt. Zach Wetzel will come on to punt on 4th and 8. Wetzel gets the punt away. And that's going to be fielded by Fletcher at the 14-yard line. And Trey Fletcher brings it out to the 19. And that's where Detroit will have it with 5:06 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Well, can Detroit take the lead? Dickerson comes out. his numbers on the day. Plenty of time left. 5 minutes, 6 seconds. Detroit will start from their own 19-yard line. In the I formation. Branch in motion. Dickerson hands off to Brown. Nathan Brown gets nailed for no gain. Making the tackle, number 55, Tommy Stewart. The linebacker in his second year out of UNLV. 2nd and 10 for Detroit from the 19. We're under 5 minutes now. 4:45 and counting. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws. Caught by Farr. Out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Lions first down. Fresh set of downs for Detroit. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4:15 and counting. Lions come out in the offset I formation. Dickerson hands off to Freeman around the outside, and Freeman gets a yard at best. It'll be 2nd and 9. Gary Fensick comes up and makes the tackle in his 9th year out of California. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Under 4 minutes left. Dickerson in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. It's a delayed draw to Freeman up the middle, and Freeman very close to the first down, out to the 41-yard line. He's got it. It's a 9-yard gain. First down, Detroit. Davis in the house. Good to see you, Davis. So I have Evil Dead and Davis here. This is game 1 of our doubleheader. We'll have the Cowboys and the Buccaneers after this. We'll head down to Tampa, Florida for that one. First and 10 from the 41. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Throws to Farr to the 48-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 12 and a Lions first down. Make it a gain of 13. Misty's back. Say hi, Misty.
Hi.
First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Brown. Nathan Brown gets hit after a 1-yard gain to the 47-yard line. Jason Redding on the tackle. Will be 2nd and 9. Detroit eating up a lot of time on this drive. 2.5 minutes left. We're tied at 10. Lions trying to get in the field goal range. Dickerson in the shotgun. Hands off to Freeman. Another draw play. That works pretty well. Down to the 34. A gain of 13. First down, Detroit. It'd be a 51-yard field goal from there. And that will take us, as we watch the replay, to the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-2 Bears, the 3-3 Lions. Bears and Detroit tied at 10. Detroit has moved it down to the Chicago 34-yard line. It'd be a 51-yard field goal from here. In the offset I, Dickerson hands off to Freeman, and Freeman plows forward down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. David Harrelson on the tackle. 1:45 and counting. 2nd and 5 from the 29. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Nathan Brown, and Brown gets 3 yards to the 26. And Chicago will take a timeout with 1:27 left. They want to try to conserve some time in case Detroit gets a field goal here. From here, it would be a 43-yard field goal. It would be 3rd and 3 from the 26. A 1:27 left. On 3rd down, Detroit comes out. They're in the I formation. Dickerson to Brown, and Nathan Brown gets the first down. Down to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and Chicago takes a timeout. They have 1 left. Now Detroit. They can force Chicago to take another timeout, and they can wind the clock all the way down and kick a field goal. 1st and 10 Lions at the Bear 21-yard line. This would be a mild upset if Detroit wins. Evil Dead's in a bit of a rut lately. Looks like he's going to miss this one. 1st and 10 for the 21, unless the Bears come up with something. Dickerson under center in the offset eye. Dickerson to Freeman around the outside, and Freeman to the 19-yard line. Detroit takes their final timeout, or Chicago takes their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line. It'd be a 36-yard field goal from here. Detroit now can just eat up the clock, just wind the clock all the way down to about 2-3 seconds and kick a field goal and win it. Bears are out of timeouts. In the I formation. Dickerson to Freeman up the middle, and Freeman, that's another first down, I believe, down to the 11. Yep, first down, Detroit. A gain of 8. Now it's a 28-yard field goal. And Detroit, if I was Detroit, I would just run up the gut, because I have to snap it one more time here. And then I'd run it all the way down.
And then touchdown.
And then touchdown. Dickerson to Freeman inside the 10, down to the 7. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. If I'm Detroit, just line up for the field goal. It'd be a 24-yard attempt. Well, they're going to run one more play. 2nd and 5, 25 seconds. Dickerson to Freeman up the middle. Freeman down to the 1. And now Detroit takes a timeout with 19 seconds left. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Or you can just punch it in, get the touchdown, and end the game. Either or. Looks like Detroit's going to go to 4 and 3, and the Bears will drop to 4 and 3. "19 seconds left. Detroit has it at the Chicago 1-yard line. Detroit comes out again in the offset eye. They hand off to Freeman around the outside. He's in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Charles Freeman. And Detroit takes a 16-10 lead with 16 seconds left. Evil Dead's going to drop to 46-32. He's still 14 games on. Tom Davison for the extra point is good. Detroit leads at 17-10 with 16 seconds left. Can Chicago return one all the way for a touchdown? Now that would be something. It's pretty much what the Bears need right about now. We have the Cowboys and the Buccaneers up next. Down in Tampa. Davison will kick off for Detroit. There's the kick. Fielded by McNeil at the 5, out over the 15, 20, 25, and McNeil still on his feet. McNeil, are you kidding me? One-man debate. And they finally get him down at the 27-yard line. Oh my goodness. I was just kidding about the kickoff return. But now Chicago has a shot. They'll only have one play to do it. But they can throw the end zone and hope for the best. They have it at the Detroit 27-yard line. They're out of timeouts. What a return by Leon McNeil, at least to give the Bears a shot. Chicago is out of timeouts, though. They've got to throw to the end zone. 3 receivers to the far side. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, and it's incomplete. 1 second left. Alex Dominique had a shot at it. It was off his hands. 1 second left. They have time to try it again.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be something if the Bears could pull this off. Dominique couldn't come down with it. One more shot for the Bears to try to force overtime. Here we go. This is ball game right here. On 2nd and 10 from the 27. 1 second left. Plunkett back. Throws again. He overthrows everybody. Incomplete. That's ball game. Your final score, Detroit 17, Chicago 10. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Cowboys and Buccaneers up next. We'll see you then.